Good evening, Deb here, day 32. Yep, day 32 of the second season. And it is so funny because, you know, during the day, as I'm going about my business and feeling alive and doing things, I can think of all kinds of things I will say on the video. But, you know, in this challenge, by the time I get home, I don't have anything to say. It is rather amazing. So I really don't have anything to say. I just thought I'd show up because I haven't been here in 10 days. And it's just so not like me. Yeah, I just don't have a thing to say. All day long I thought I had things to say. I'm still doing my thing. I see my vision board every day. I look at my challenge things every day. I'm just not focused on those right now because of, as I said in my last video, everybody moved out of the salon I'm in and it looks like it's going to shut down and I need to have a new place to go, and I've got 10 days to do it. I have to be in a new location in 10 days. And, you know, you really have to watch what you say. I mean, we've covered this many, many times. It's an old topic, and yet it's a new topic when the subject changes, if you know what I mean. It's an old topic on something that you've already covered in your life. But manifesting a new room to set up my business in is a new subject. Although I just did it 7 months ago. That's the sorry part of all of this. I just did it 7 months ago, and the prices of rooms now are not what I've got for the same square footage. And unfortunately, I've been putting out the opposite statement. And although I've realized it, I only corrected it today. And I've got 10 days. If I had corrected it sooner, perhaps I'd already be gone. However, this is an interesting, perplexing situation. I'm currently at a salon that I know is probably going to close because it's got 29 stations and there's only 3 of us left in there, which is in and of itself is very spooky being there because most of the time I'm the only one there. 2 of us have quit paying our rent because we feel we're probably not going to get our security deposits back. So we're withholding the rent, and I even wrote a letter to the owner saying this is why I am not paying my rent. So on the one side, I'm saving up all the rent money I would have paid in December. However, on the other side, it's going to cost me more money to move than it did the last time. Well, excuse me. At this moment, it appears that it could cost me more money. However, we could manifest the perfect room at the perfect price in the next 10 days, and life will be good. So anyways, that's kind of been my thought process. And I know Sue said something about mindless TV for 2 days, and I commented it's been for 2 weeks. Well, you know, we've gone into week 3 now. We're just mindless TV. I come home and I turn on the mindless TV, and that's it. Sit and watch Christmas shows and reality shows and garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. So, anywho, I guess that's about it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Just thought I'd say hi. I am a Texas lottery millionaire. Gotta remember that. I'm gonna have to change my Sadisco diplomat. Well, you know how you really want to believe that it'll all happen. But, I mean, like, let's look at, like, my whatever I said. What are these things called? Goals. Whatever they're called. Number 1 up there is I've won the millions in the Texas lottery. And number 2 is I'm a Sadisco diplomat. Well, I got the paperwork the other day on the cost of the Sadisco program, which is in February. And the cost is $1,200, plus I have to take a week off of work. So I bring in $5,000. Well, I bring in $1,200 in a week. So I got to pay out $1,200, and it's going to cost me the $1,200 I would have made if I had been working. So that's $2,400. Okay? Now, and then the actual exam, which has to be paid for 2 months in advance, is $850. And of course, it coincides precisely with when the course is. So when you go to the course, you pay your $1,200 plus you have to pay the $850 for the exam. Now, in a perfect world, I will win the lottery tomorrow so that I can go ahead and pay for my Sadisco course. So let's just leave that as being in the perfect world, and y'all can fill in the blanks as to how perfect that really feels right now, but we're not going to actually verbalize that particular statement. So, anywho's. None of the rest of I've managed in my attempt to have great style to just put on mascara every day. Not much progress, I hate to tell you. Well, this is a long, boring video, so we will cut it off now. But anyways, hi everybody, miss you. I do watch videos, I just am not there in person. So, love and hugs and happy holidays to everyone.